Hey people, this is Fernando doing another video regarding Star Citizen, especially because this is the free fly week, a week in which you're able to play Star Citizen completely free, not a single cent spent. And it's a great opportunity to give you a basic idea of what Star Citizen is really all about. You play the full version of the game, you do everything that anyone else playing the game can do. And yeah, it's a great opportunity most of all just to give you an idea of, yes, a little bit about what the game is. Even though a week, it's really not enough time to get a full understanding of it, but it's a good first experience. Most of all, I see it as a good opportunity to see how well your system can take it or not. And there's little things like the settings that you have in terms of graphics, even where you visit. For example, this scene from Horizon, which is a city in the clouds. Yeah, that is pretty demanding graphically speaking. So even if it doesn't run all that great there, you can avoid the city and stick to mostly space or other places that are not as graphically intense. But after this week goes by and you decide to continue playing Star Citizen, how is it that you go about that? And that's the topic of this video. Before I go on, remember that if you start playing Star Citizen, you end up liking the game, remember to use their referral code. You will have the links to robertspaceindustries.com, which is this website that you're seeing now, and my referral code down there in the description. Use a referral code when you sign up to play for free, because if later on that you decide to buy a game pack, that referral code is going to be giving you not only 5,000 credits of in-game money, but also for using it this week, and for this week only, if you buy a game package, you get a second ship completely free, which is this one, the Ship Showdown referral bonus, which is a little hovercraft that just floats in the air and it's quite cool. Not only that, it's actually an in-game ship for your permanent hangar, which you can even upgrade. So you maybe throw like $5-10 to that little hovercraft and you upgrade it for another ship, which is something probably you end up doing if you end up liking the game. So you end up basically saving $30, which is, not a bad deal, especially if you can get it for free. And if not, you just keep the hovercraft, which is awesome. Anyway, so you decided to play Star Citizen. And also, if you use the referral code, because I have so little people in my channel yet, I'm adding every single one of you that use it to my friends list. So I'll find you there in the verse, maybe play together, which is always awesome, always entertaining. So the first thing you're going to be asking yourself is, how is it that I buy the game? You played for free, you liked it, now I want to get myself the game. Well, you go here and where it says Pledge Store, it's not like a shop or buy game, just says Pledge Store. This is where you click and where you see the different game packages. The game package is a package that includes a ship and the actual Star Citizen game. It's always in a pack attached to a ship. Without a ship, you cannot play Star Citizen. So that's why it's sold with a ship. But you can even buy, for example, if you come here and you buy a standalone ship, you can buy yourself a ship. But if you don't have the ship package, you will not be able to play the game. So always be careful with that. Now here you see that one of the first ships that is being suggested is the Mustang Alpha. You do not want to buy yourself this ship. The second one you see is an Aurora Showdown starter pack. You don't want to buy this either. What you want to do is view all game packages so as to have an idea of all the packages available. And here's where you'll find this one, the one that you should actually buy, which is the Aurora MR. So it's a ship starter pack, includes a game, but you have the Aurora. The advantage of the Aurora over the Mustang or even the more expensive Arrow, these two are combat ships, but they have no internal space. So inside these ships, which are all detailed like in no other game, but if you don't have an internal space that you can actually stand in, then that ship is very limited in terms of the missions it can do. You won't be able to do box delivery missions because you will have nowhere to place those boxes, and you won't be able to loot bunkers, which is something you also certainly want to do, so as to get as much armor, guns, and gear from bunkers rather than buying it, and you can sell that stuff later on. Point being, you want a ship with internal space, and these two lack that. It's only a seat for the pilot, like a fighter jet, right? You just sit there, but you cannot stand inside your ship. This one is the smallest one that has a little bit of internal room, just enough for a few boxes, just enough room for you to stand in there and just drop in the inventory menu all the stuff that you have on you and that you're picking and looting from all over the verse. It also has a little bed which allows you to log out from within your ship. These two don't have a bed. If you want to spend more money, then you can probably go with an Avenger Titan, which is a very nice ship. It has a lot more room inside. Still on the small side of ships, but a much larger one in terms of the room you have available on the inside. It can even take one of these little gray cat vehicles that's like a little golf cart, which is quite handy at times, and it fits right there in that Avenger. Even the hovercraft that I was just talking about, that hovercraft also fits nicely in the Avenger Titan. So that's a pretty nice deal, man. If you want to spend a little bit more money, Avenger Titan plus the bonus referral hover quad, that would be a nice combo to get yourself started in the game. But avoid these two. These two, no go. They don't have internal room, and you just don't want to have that. I'm doing the video because I see so many people asking about this, and so many people in general that are playing the game for the first time, and when you ask the question, oh yeah, I bought myself a fighter because I want to do combat. Dude, you can do combat with this one just as well. It has the same amount of guns. Actually, you have 4 guns. Another website you want to learn how to use is urkel.games, and here you see that you have 1-2 points where you have already guns attached, and you have 2 spare points where you can put a couple more guns. In fact, if you compare it to something, well, the Avenger Titan is nicer. This 100i, this one is quite a bit more expensive. Doesn't make a lot of sense. But if you compare it to the, where is that? Let me check that up. RSI, no, the MISC, yeah, MISC. No, it's not MISC. Superior Drake, Crusader Teal. Here we go. The Mustang Alpha, right? The Mustang Alpha has a couple guns and then a couple more places for 2 more guns. So it's a little bit of a better fighter, but you're really not going to be doing a lot more than what you can already do with your humble Aurora MR. Usually you see it at $45. Now it's a little bit of a price bump, but it's really going to be depending on each country, depending on the country you are, because of VAT and whatever it is that you have added there or not. So this may fluctuate a bit depending on where you are. Remember, Aurora MR, that's all you need. Everything else, all of these ships, you can buy all of this in-game. Eventually, all the ships end up in-game, and you can buy those with money earned in-game. And trust me, it's a lot more fun buying these things with in-game money, doing missions and grinding it and having fun along the way rather than just dropping hard cash on it. It makes no sense to me. See you on our next video, folks. Take care.